Приветствую вас, дорогие зрители. Я продолжаю проходить игру под названием Someday You'll Return. Честно говоря, я толком не понимаю, что происходит, но мне кажется все-таки, что Дэниел действительно делает собственный саботаж, и у него как бы не все в порядке с головой. Ну что ж, посмотрим.
Like my marriage. No matter how hard I try, whatever I touch ends up like this. I'm not sure I even want to know what memories this place holds.
Как и мой брак, независимо от того, к чему я притрагиваюсь, оно рушится. Даже не хочу знать, что это место скрывает. Какие воспоминания. Да, вот мне как раз таки интересно. Так, ну, я думаю, что нам нужно зелье.
Alex, come on, help me with something.
On my way. I know what you want.
Not now and not here.
Well, you did call me, so...
Shh. Let's just wait a bit. I want to be sure that those assholes aren't following us. Looks like the coast is clear. Let's go.
limping. What's wrong with you?
It's nothing, really. Let's cross the archway. I've always wanted to see the other side.
Does the snow entry song? Wow. The sunset is so beautiful from up here.
I told you.
So, you really want to meet after we get back home?
No, I want to forget I ever knew you.
Stella, what the fuck?
That's what you get for repeating silly questions. Of course I want to see you as much as possible. I love you.
They were in love, and so happy. I remember that Stella was trying to reach me, even back then. Maybe I should have tried to understand her more. She wouldn't have needed to run away. And this all would never have happened. So this is what the noise was about.
Так, я не до конца понимаю, как попасть туда. А, господи, нужно карабкаться. Опять мухи.
And why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
И почему ты мне об этом не
Afraid of
сказал?
what?
Боялась чего?
Fine, you can stay.
Ладно,
But only under two conditions.
у меня два условия.
No running away.
Не убегай
Once,
больше.
and you're gone. Don't ever come back. That's not all. You'll stay with me alone. He messed up your life enough as it is. You're still too young to decide these things for yourself.
В общем, Стелла влюбилась в Александра, и он сейчас ей... Дэниэл читает нравоучение.
That's the last thing I have to say. And these are my two absolute conditions. Trust me that I only want the best. Damn. I wish I knew what that was about. I don't even remember that talk.
Я даже не помню этого разговора.
Don't do you? If I
Разве?
I would also try to forget.
Если бы на твоем месте я тоже пыталась бы забыть. Довольно-таки важно это вспомнить сейчас.
Wait, what do you mean? She's gone.
Пока я понимаю только то, что Стелла, она обижена на своего отца. Так, а что я не так сделал? Или надо назад идти? А, вот. Ну, отсюда я вылез.
And another one.
Со мной, с ним, принцесса без короны. Нет, судя по всему, там единственный проход. Ладно, пробуем.
Fuck the beast.
Он залезть не может. Ну и что мне делать? Что это было сейчас вообще? Что, мне назад идти, что ли? Я что-то не понимаю. Чё-то я вообще юмора не понял.
Fuck the beast. Why don't you just die, asshole?
То есть еще глубже? Ну ладно.
The ancient underground church really exists. And here I thought it was just an old legend.
Да. Древние подземные подходы — это не легенда. Ой-ой-ой.
The clock is louder here.
Какая-то жесть.
How convenient. Huh, nothing happened. Huh, nothing happened. Huh, nothing happened. It doesn't open from this side.
Но на самом деле части куклы это уже ничего хорошего.
I know this sound. It's a baby monitor. We bought one when Stella was born.
Fairy tale?
Locked. This is the last place I'd expect to find garbage.
Говорит, это последнее место, где я мог бы увидеть мусор. Ну, короче, я не ожидал увидеть мусор здесь. Паучата.
And another one.
Я видел, как она сражается. Это что было? Написано было, я видел, как она сражается, борется.
Hello? Who's there?
Кто там?
What was that?
Что это было? Где? Интересно. Ну, попробуем.
Do you even care how expensive those were? Do you think I just shit money?
I'm sorry, Daddy. I just tripped. I didn't mean to.
Tripped? How about you try to be, at least once in your life, useful? Everything you ever touch breaks or spills or...
So what happened, Daniel? Did your little Stella kill someone?
I don't remember. I don't even understand why you want me to see this.
Let me refresh your memory. On that very day, 2 wine glasses silently stood on the table. You might even remember when Ida brought them home from IKEA. When Stella tripped, those glasses, which must have been oh so expensive, fell down to the ground and shattered.
And?
You sent her to bed. And I am sure you want to know what happened next. Daddy, please don't do that.
Why not? Maybe now you'll learn what losing something important feels like.
And it's the only thing Grandma left me. Take all my toys, just please. Please don't take my doll.
Not gonna happen. This is the only way to teach you.
So, you took the doll, went outside, tore it up, and threw it into the trash. You must have been really happy with yourself. I bet little Stella finally understood how to appreciate things right. And that's all for now. Ta!
В общем, короче говоря, Стелла опрокинула 2 бокала. Пустых бокала, и он ее наказал таким образом. Наказал так. Значит, взял куклу, порвал на части и выбросил. Вот. А Стелла просила, чтобы он не делал этого, мог забрать ее все игрушки. Но он хотел ее проучить. Говорит, это единственный способ, как научить тебя беречь вещи. И также обвинил ее в том, что она все ломает, все портит, к чему бы она ни притронулась. Такие вот дела. То есть сейчас мы начинаем узнавать, что на самом деле Дэниел, он был не совсем адекватным человеком. Как отец даже, наверное, неадекватным был. Вот, поэтому грустно все это.
Doorbell seems broken.
Звонок сломан.
Of course I find parts of my home in ancient catacombs, because otherwise I would have been so disappointed.
Конечно, где-то в катакомбах я должен был найти части своего дома. По-другому я был бы разочарован.
It doesn't look hungry anymore. I remember how happy Stella was when she got this uniform for the first time. Those were good days.
Я помню первый раз, когда Стелла получила эту форму, она была так счастлива. Те дни были хорошими. Ну, круто. Надо вернуться. Там были воспоминания. Ой-ой-ой.
But why, Dan? We're so happy here.
You're gonna love it. You know how beautiful it is there?
Sure, I know, but all our friends are here. Also, there are no jobs there. Everyone is moving out from the north these days. When do you want to move?
January.
That's bullshit. There's no way I can get everything ready in just 2 months.
Well, you'll have to, because I already sold this place.
You did what?
Are you deaf? I told you, I sold this place. We're moving.
You sold it and didn't even ask me?
I bought it and I sold it. Then I got us a new place in the north.
Who the fuck do you think you are? There is no way that we are going there with you.
I'm moving with you or without you. It's your call. I don't care.
We are not moving to the north. Not in a million years.
For all I care, you can sleep under a bridge and take that useless brat with you.
You will not speak about my daughter like that.
And you better shut the fuck up.
Or...
Don't push it, Ida.
Oh, really? And what would you do? Bring your blonde...
I hope you're happy with how well you handled all these annoying little moments with your wife. And how you even managed to conceal the real reason why you had to move. Well done, Daniel. Anyway, after that night, you all moved to the north. Since you are such an excellent negotiator, you've truly earned your way back.
В общем, Дэниел решил переехать, и он продал место, где они жили. Жена Ида была против, и, ну, собственно говоря, у них произошел такой вот разговор напряженный, ссора, можно сказать. Вот, короче, он укрыл тот факт, что они собираются уехать, и, можно сказать, просто перед фактом поставил, что через 2 месяца нужно быть готовой к тому, чтобы переехать. Не все так однозначно, не все так в порядке наверное, у Дэниела в жизни, в семье его. На север.
This table was the site of Ida's endless bickering. Huh, nothing happened. bell doesn't work. I should look inside. I see. The metal strip's broken. I need some way to close the circuit. I need some way to close the circuit.
Так просто.
Hello? Anyone home?
Кто-нибудь дома?
I am not taking any more of your crap. You can fucking shove it!
And what about her?
You know, she has a name. Stella only runs away from you. Not once, not twice, every fucking time. I'd say it's pretty easy to tell who she doesn't want to live with.
Really? Well, I bet your piece of shit boyfriend is who she's actually running from.
Unlike you, he is actually worth something.
His money is the only thing that grabbed your attention, and you knew just what to trade for it. Always the same with you.
Maybe I am just tired of living a crappy life with an asshole who cares about nothing but himself.
So you kicked me out and let a loaded pedophile in. You were always so damn stupid.
One more word about him and this discussion is over. Permanently.
It's always so much fun watching people hurting.
Всегда клево наблюдать, как люди причиняют боль друг другу.
With a really good insult. Although,
Мне очень сложно сообразить, как оскорбить кого-то.
maybe this time Ida finally surprised you.
Может быть, Ида тебя удивит в этот раз? Удивила в этот раз?
Perfectly planned little world goes up in flames.
It was that lawyer. If he...
Oh, are we lying again, Daniel? Don't forget. The first time Stella ran away was purely because of you.
Не забывай, Стелла убежала из-за тебя в первый раз.
While those two are drinking their overpriced wine, totally oblivious to the fact that she's missing.
Is that so? Then go home. You don't have to be here.
I don't think this trip came with a return ticket, and I'm finally starting to understand why I deserve all this.
Oh, poor little Daniel. You know what? You're boring. Come back when you're more fun.
I can hear the clock clearly.
Я четко слышу часы. 9 глава, не успел прочитать название.
What have you done?
Что ты сделал с моей дочерью?
You can kill me.
Ты можешь убить меня,
Please,
но отпусти
let
ее.
her go.
Да мне кажется, это и есть Дэниел на самом деле. Ну, то есть его как бы другая сторона. Да, называется, значит, «Вниз по норе кролика».
So, this is it.
Ну вот и все.
I'm finally dead.
Я наконец-таки мертв. Да?
Quite a few tries to get me.
Tell me, Daniel.
Скажи мне, Дэниел, ты нашел Стеллу?
Stella.
Стелла?
Oh,
А, да, моя
my
дочь.
daughter. I went to the woods looking for her.
Я отправился в лес за ней.
Found her?
Ты нашел
I
ее
don't
там?
think so.
Я так не думаю.
It was Leah,
Там была Лия,
this little girl.
маленькая девочка.
Or was she a doll called Rosie?
Или она была кукла. Я не
Maybe she
знаю.
was Stella.
Может быть, она и
I just
была
didn't
Стеллой.
recognize her.
Я просто
And
не
that
узнал
woman,
ее.
Eleanor,
А
something
та
got to
женщина,
her,
Элеонора,
and she jumped off the cliff. Maybe
она
she was
спрыгнула.
just another figment of my imagination.
И это всего лишь мое воображение было.
Do you think she was real?
Загляни в свое
I
сердце,
wish she
Дэниел.
was, but somehow
Но
nobody I've met in these woods feels real. And
никто
that
в этих
includes
лесах
you.
не казался мне реальным.
Daniel,
А ты,
are you
Дэниел?
real?
А ты реален?
It doesn't matter now.
А
does it?
есть...
At least I no longer need to
это не
fight
имеет
for my
значения.
life.
Your story is not over yet.
Твоя история еще не
You will return
закончена.
one more time. It's up to you what you
Ты
do
еще
with
раз
this
вернешься.
chance. Be careful. The beast is closer to you than you think.
Зверь
And that's what
гораздо
really
ближе,
keeps
чем ты
you from
думаешь.
finding your daughter.
Бабуся.
I really didn't want to return here. She should have
Я
let
не
me
очень
die.
хотел-то возвращаться сюда.
Are you awake or not?
Ну что, ты проснулся?
Come here right now, boy.
Иди сюда, парень.
Kill me.
Убейте меня сейчас.
Hag is back.
What were you thinking? This was such
О чем
a
ты
beautiful
думал?
place before you ruined it.
Это было такое место красивое, прежде чем ты его разрушил. Это то, как ты благодаришь? Слушай меня внимательно.
After you
После того, что ты разрушил... Эй, стой, остановись.
Exactly have I destroyed?
Что я вообще разрушил? Ты хочешь знать?
Why do you see?
Что, сам не видишь?
Take your backpack.
Иди рюкзак свой возьми и за мной.
Even you can understand.
Может быть, ты и сможешь понять. Какой рюкзак? А, вот.
Know that you and your beast are both tied to this land.
Знаешь, что ты и зверь, вы повязаны с этой землей? Когда ты впервые прибыл сюда, я знала.
Even I did not know how devastating the change would be.
Даже я не знала, насколько разрушительными будут изменения.
And if it wasn't for your curse, I'd already be safely home with my daughter.
You really think so? You are such a...
Ты безнадежное дитя.
Have you forgotten that
Ты забыл, что ты тот...
you would never return to this?
Ты тот человек, который пообещал не возвращаться сюда. Я помню. Я не помню, почему. Не можешь... Не помнишь или не хочешь вспомнить?
Two entirely different things.
Это две разные вещи, Дэниэл.
Let me tell you.
Давай я расскажу тебе
A
старую
long
сказку.
time ago,
Давным-давно жила маленькая девочка Светлана.
sweet
Она была милой, красивой, но,
as it often
как обычно происходит, ее родители умерли, когда она была очень молодой.
raised by a
Она была воспитана своим дядей, который не так уж и много времени уделял. Времени...
was hard.
а,
That wasn't the worst part.
Но это не самое страшное было для Стеллы. День за днем она...
Even the tiniest of things. No matter how hard she tried, there was no love for her, and she had no hope that her situation would ever change. One day, she had enough and ran away.
В общем, сложно было у нее все в жизни, и однажды она убежала.
Full moon appeared in the sky, accompanied by the howls of a nearby pack of wolves. She struggled to get away, but eventually she slipped and ended at the bottom of a crevice, with her path blocked by huge rocks on all sides. Exhausted, she collapsed on the ground and prayed to the goddess Vesna to have mercy on her and relieve her from her pain. As she was singing her prayer, tears started to roll down her eyes, forming a little pond on the ground. Finally, the goddess heard her calls, and as the ground around her opened, water started to pour out, mixing with Slavyener's tears to form a river. Slavyener was gently carried away until she drowned in her own tears, finally free from her sorrow. You see, all these stories, no matter how ancient or new, are all the same one, told again and again. Anyway, we're here. Go up there and have a look at what remains of the land. Then come back here to me.
Иди туда, посмотри на то, что на остатки земли, и потом возвращайся. В общем, она рассказала историю о девчонке, которая воспитывалась дядей. Дядя, соответственно, не уделял много времени, и очень сложно было девчонке. Она работала очень много, и однажды ее все достало, она убежала в леса. Ночью ее настигли волки. Она провалилась куда-то в щель, убегая от них. И, короче говоря, она начала молиться богине какой-то. Молиться и плакать. И когда она плакала, вокруг нее образовался пруд. Ну, такой небольшой, лужица небольшая. В итоге это все переросло в гораздо обширнее нечто, да, типа реки, и ее, короче, унесло. И все, на этом бабуся прервала разговор, говорит, мы пришли. Ну она сказала, что наконец-таки завершилось ее страдание.
I don't understand.
Я не понимаю, где мы?
you believe me now?
Ты веришь мне
Is
теперь?
everything gone?
Куда все
You
пропало?
hear the clock.
Ты слышишь часы?
Will each take more and more of this world
С каждым
plunges
часом,
into the void.
с каждым часом мир рушится и рушится.
The underground labyrinth. I saw it right before the beast.
Я видел, что там здоровый механизм.
Some things are best left buried deep. If it wasn't for your meddling, we would never be standing here.
I don't think I've been given a choice.
Maybe, but now it's time to deal with your past. To finally
Время разобраться со
understand
своим
why you
прошлым.
came here. Do you see that Corsilium Delecti over there?
What?
It's the heart which contains all the guilt you hid in this part of the land. Go and purify it. Are you completely insane? I sent you to purify it, not to smash it. Have you done this to other Corsilies as well?
Sure. It always worked great.
No wonder you were forgotten so much.
What's that supposed to mean?
When you destroyed them, you made a path, but you also destroyed your memories, which were buried in each heart. They aren't just lost. You erased them forever. How many of these hearts have you destroyed?
I'm not sure. 4, maybe 5.
Maybe all is not lost yet. Ultimately, it's your choice if you want to purify the Casella or just smash them.
All right, well, let's say I want to purify them. What should I do?
First, you have to complete your totem. That crude piece of wood is unfinished. The proper catharticum requires angel wings.
So I should mount wings on the totem.
Indeed. But that's not all. If you intend to purify the Corsilum, you need to prepare the ground next to it. First, prepare the potion. I left the recipe in your backpack. When you're done, pour the potion on the ground next to the heart. Then plunge the totem into the ground where the potion created a swirl. The heart will be purified, and your memories will remain safe.
Sounds like a lot of work.
You can always take the fast path. Smash the heart if you like. It's your choice and your world. After all, whatever you do, just stop the clock before it destroys the rest of this place.
Короче говоря, мы неправильно все делали. Бабуся сказала, что если мы очистим, вот как обычно это делали, то все воспоминания, они просто исчезнут. Надо доработать тотем и только потом заниматься очищением. Еще и вдобавок надо что-то приготовить там. Вот, и, собственно говоря, сейчас выбор. Но попробуем сделать так, как она сказала. Конечно, я не уверен, что она именно положительный персонаж, и нужно полагаться на ее высказывания. Попробуем, попытка не пытка.
Looks finished to me. So this is how my world ended. My memories and my guilt joined forces to create this bizarre caricature of a land which once was so beautiful. The world driven by a mysterious clock in its heart, and a mad beast who holds my daughter somewhere. I'm no longer afraid of what will happen to me. I've died so many times, and the time I'm now using was only loaned to me by the angel from the swamp. I need to help Stella get out of here. She doesn't deserve my kind of hell. There has to be a better world waiting for her, and I'm gonna help her find it, if it's the last thing I do. See? You can't kill me, asshole. And you know what? No matter how hard you try, I'm gonna get my Stella back. I always find a way. So do me a favor and go fuck yourself. I have a feeling that the tables are turning here. Angel told me that the beast is what prevents me from finding Stella. I must be getting closer. It's getting scared.
Глава 10. Последний шанс. У меня такое впечатление, что это развязка.
What are you doing down there?
Что ты там делаешь? Эй, сестра, скажи маме, что я упал, не могу обратно залезть.
Mommy told us that
Мама сказала, что я знаю. Я больше не буду делать это, пожалуйста, помоги мне. Ты упал. Сам и помогай себе. Моника, пожалуйста, не покидай меня здесь.
Why are you showing me that?
Почему ты мне это показываешь?
When it happened,
Сколько тебе было, когда это произошло? Я не знаю, 10, 11.
how long were you stuck down there?
И как долго ты там был?
Too long.
Слишком долго.
Of course, Monica
Конечно,
didn't say
Моника
anything.
не сказала ничего, пока не стемнело, и мои родители не начали искать меня. И даже
Thought she saw me playing near the old wall. They had to call emergency services to get me out. The next day I got a high fever.
у меня была простуда серьезная. Что-то там. А твоя сестра?
Girl. She was already a typical woman. Denied everything, told my parents that she never knew I was in the well. I never talked to her again. Women. They always find a way to lie their way out of everything. And it's usually them.
Она соврала родителям, сестра его. Понятно. Короче, сестра, они играли где-то, и он попал в колодец и очень долго был там. На следующий день у него была высокая температура, простудился, а получается сестра его, она просто выкрутилась из этой ситуации, солгала. Вот оно как. И чего мне тут делать? Это был какой-то паук или что это было? О, подожди-ка. Ну-ка, мухи, работаете. Ну да, точно, паук.
High time to get out of here.
Да, точно, надо сваливать отсюда. Ну вот, началось.
Hey, fuckface! I'm coming to get you! You'll be sorry you ever messed with me!
Им, по-моему, все равно.
Hey, fuckface! I'm coming to get you! You'll be sorry you ever messed with me!
А, то есть типа так можно было?
It's funny, I always thought my life was totally ordinary. The kid, the family, the mistress, the divorce. Nothing really special these days. But why was I the one chosen to pay for that? I never wanted to do anything evil to anyone.
Смешно, но я всегда думал, что моя жизнь простая. Семья, жена,
How many similar stories are out there? And does everyone eventually end up like me?
ребенок, жена, семья, любовница. Но почему я должен расплачиваться за это? И сколько подобных историй вообще? Я не хочу собирать эти фантики. Мне не интересно. Господи, куда я упал? Бабуся?
So, you finally made it here.
How the hell did you get here first? There's no way you could survive what I just went through.
Mind your language, young man. Maybe you underestimate old people, or my story is not as complicated as yours. Either way, the only thing that matters is you're here.
So, is the clock nearby? How can I destroy it?
I saw how you tried to smash the Corcilla, so I'm sure you have the power to stop the clock. You can either stop it or smash it. Up to you. But before you can do this, you need to find your answers. You need to understand why you promised you would never return to this place.
Answers?
Look at the graves. They contain countless stories. Someday you'll return to claim one of these. And everything you went through will be buried with you as well.
Are you saying that everything is pointless? That no matter what I do, it'll all end up at the bottom of a grave?
No. Follow me.
Бабуся говорит, точнее, Дэниел спросил логичный вопрос, а как ты сюда попала? Но она ему не ответила. Сказала ему, чтобы Дэниел следил за языком. Вот, и, короче говоря, нужно остановить часы. Либо остановить, либо разбить.
There is someone who wants to meet you right now.
Here? In this
Кто-то хочет с
wasteland?
тобой повстречаться здесь, в этих местах. Откровение. Глава 11. Откровение.
No way.
Да ну не может быть. Рада тебя видеть, Дэниел. Но как?
I wanted to
Я хотела извиниться.
apologize.
What?
Что?
You couldn't have
Ты не могла
survived
бы
such a fall.
выжить в таком
When I
падении?
realized who you really are. But even with the whole world turned upside down, you're still here. It made me think, maybe you're not looking for Stella. Maybe you are looking for yourself. I shouldn't stop believing in you.
Obviously, she doesn't want to talk about her fall, and I have my doubts about what happened after that. It's not natural that I'm alive either.
The real reason I was so angry at you is that I lost a child as well, and I felt that, unlike me, you actually had a chance to find yours.
Ella, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. What happened?
He was still unborn, and I was forced to do it. But I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Last time we met, you mentioned a letter. Can you give it to me now?
I destroyed it.
How could you? It was my last clue to find Stella.
I don't think you need any more clues, Dan. You just need to understand who you really are. And reading that letter would not help you. Even now, you're not ready for what was written there.
And you? Why are you still here?
I don't have any other place to go, Daniel. I never did. Now that the world is destroyed, you sentenced me to stay here with you. But now you have to go. It's time for you to find the truth.
Will I ever see you again? Please.
I'm sure you will.
Как Дэниел правильно заметил, он сказал, что это невозможно, что ты выжила, и точно так же нереально то, что я, в принципе, живой здесь. Она говорит, что меня все это злило и продолжает злить, но я тоже кое-кого ищу здесь. Ну, я так понял, ребенка, то есть, короче говоря, ребенок не родился, что-то тут случилось. И письмо она порвала, то самое письмо, которое принадлежало ему.
You're awake?
Yeah, I just wanted to apologize.
Apologize? For what?
He's been so nice to me. Too nice.
Don't sweat it.
No, I mean it. I just hate him so much. If you hadn't found me in that bunker, who knows where I would be right now.
Actually, I was really worried. So I'm glad I got there before you vanished. But you need to rest. You still look real pale.
Yeah, I do feel like shit. I should get some more sleep.
Опять мухи.
Where have you been?
Где ты
I
была?
went for groceries. The fridge is empty and I needed something for breakfast tomorrow.
Groceries. It's past 11.
There was this idiot who parked so badly he blocked my car
А,
and I
это
was
между
stuck.
едой. Ну,
It took them
понятно.
like an hour to find him and then
Говорит,
I
где
had
ты
to go
была?
and find... What are you
Продукты.
doing, Dan?
Oh, they always put the receipt
Продукты
in the
покупала.
bag. I just want to see it.
So what? I paid it with my own money. Leave me alone.
Не
For
доверяет
once,
ей.
Please?
I'm not looking for the
Просит чек
price.
показать.
Ah, here it is. Let me see.
What is this shit? An
Это что,
You did
расследование?
go shopping, but when you paid the bill, it wasn't even 5 o'clock. If your bullshit about the car was true, that's still 5 missing hours. Care to tell me
Пять часов
what you
где-то
were doing
пропадало.
all that time?
Okay. I met an old friend that I hadn't seen for many years. So we talked for a
Встретила
long
старого
time.
друга.
Listen, I'm sorry, can this just end? I want to take a shower and I'm exhausted.
Where did you go with her?
That's enough. I can do whatever I want and you have absolutely no right to interrogate me.
I'll tell you what we both know. You've been cheating on me again, and you are so stupid that you let the whole world know. And here's a little surprise for you. I know exactly where you've been all this time.
Piss off, you fucking creep. You're spying on me?
Oh, no. I'm just concerned for your safety. Or maybe I just like taking precautions to see when you're fucking your friend. I'm keeping track of all the days when you came home suspiciously late. Of course, I could drive to his house and pick you up, but it would be too much of a hassle.
You are crazy.
And I want to ask you one more thing. Were you also grocery shopping when Stella was conceived?
What a great detective you are.
Какой же ты отличный детектив.
Clever methods. I got it. You're the new Sherlock.
Я поняла, ты новый Шерлок.
Cheating on me. I'm not even sure I believed Stella was my daughter.
Она обманывала меня?
Found out how often Ida was screwing around behind my back.
Truly, you are the last honorable man on Earth. Although, Nina, that was her name, right?
What about her?
I believe she was more than an instructor to you. Anyway, I think it's time for you to return. Stella is still waiting to be found.
Да, короче, оба хороши. Не совсем понимаю, куда идти сейчас. Отсюда я пришел. Туда не пройти. Может быть, реально обратно надо? Попробую. Страшное место.
Behind every door,
there are stories to tell.
some of them happy,
Some of them happy, some less so.
there's
In every
stories
heart, there's a story
hidden
as
to the
well.
outside world.
It's hidden to the
Sometimes
outside
it
world.
stays silent,
Sometimes
and
it stays
sometimes
silent.
someone sets it free.
Sometimes
Others
someone sets others will pass by. For some to live, for others to
Get out of your tent.
I'm staying here.
Not gonna happen. Get out here and help me right now.
Just let me die in peace and go away.
What's wrong with you? Are you sick?
You wouldn't give a shit anyway.
Last month you were obviously well enough to run away. Do you know how much time it takes to find you every time you decide to pack your shit and take off? So I'm gonna say, right here, right now, what I think of you. You're a spoiled brat who can't handle any responsibility. Whenever you don't want to do something, you suddenly turn into a crybaby and fall mysteriously ill. In other words, you're total bullshit.
Жесть, конечно, как он к своей дочери обращается. Это просто жесть.
Did Stella ever tell you why she wasn't at camp last year? Even though Alexander was there?
No. I thought she didn't want...
She was in a hospital. I don't believe she was there because of fake pain.
That's crap.
No. Just shows how little you really cared. Apart from your self-proclaimed duty to track down her cell and bring her back home.
But how could I know? She lives with Ida. If they won't tell me...
You're lying, Daniel. Last July you never bothered to call her. Even once. Otherwise you would have known where she was.
She wouldn't accept a call from me.
And you should ask yourself, why was that?
Да ладно. В прошлом году она не ездила в лагерь, даже Александр был в лагере. Но Дэниел не удосужился даже позвонить своей дочери. И сейчас гадает, почему и как, что. Короче, жесть какая-то. Может быть, она... то есть, она болела чем-то, и та боль была, она реальной. Может быть, она умерла? Так, ну что ж, ладно, я думаю, что я прерву здесь. Продолжу уже в следующий раз, потому что слишком серия затянулась.